Hello friends, welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Maureen and today we are talking about colors. But first, let's sing our hello song. When we sing hello, we will make a salute, and when we sing friends, we'll take our two pointer fingers and have them give each other a little hug. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. Good job! So today we are talking about colors. Colors make the world around us so much more beautiful. But they're a lot more than that too. Whether it's the rainbow after a storm, or all of the purple and pink flowers bursting out of the earth when spring finally comes back. Or maybe it's the steely blue of a stormy sea. Or that one spot of red from the cardinal in a field of snow. Colors can be powerful, emotional, and even transformative. Artists use colors to help portray different emotions and ideas in their artwork, and to help evoke those emotions and those ideas in other people. So they use the colors to help other people feel those things when they look at their art. Some of the illustrators for the picture books that we have in the library, that we read for story time, that maybe you have at home, they use this technique too. Not always, but sometimes the illustrator is using special colors to help tell the story through imagery as well as through the words. Do you know what the primary colors are? These are very important colors because these are the colors that you use to mix all the other colors. There are three. They are red, yellow, and blue. So if you mix red and yellow together, you get the color orange. And when you mix red and blue together, you get purple. Can you guess what color you get when you mix blue and yellow? Green. And then you can keep mixing all those different colors to get even more colors. So many different shades and hues, all from those three primary colors. Why don't we learn how to say the three primary colors using American Sign Language? Let's start with the color red. What letter does red start with? Red. Yeah, red starts with the letter R. R is for red. To sign the word red, take your pointer finger and point it at your bottom lip. We are going to bend our finger into the letter X. Red. Red. Good job. Why don't we learn yellow next? What letter does yellow start with? It makes a y sound. Yellow. Yeah, yellow starts with the letter Y. Y is for yellow. Y. To sign the word yellow, you'll take your letter Y and twist it. Yellow. Yellow. Good job. Do you remember what the last primary color is? Well, we learned red and we learned yellow. Oh, the last one is blue. What letter does blue start with? Blue. Yeah, blue starts with the letter B. B is for blue. B. To sign the word blue, take your letter B, and just like with yellow, we are going to twist. Blue. Blue. Good job. So now you can sign all the primary colors. You can sign red, yellow, and blue. Maybe the next time that you see these colors, you can sign for them. Before we go on to our first book, let's sing our alphabet together. You can padd along at home, you can sing along with me, or you can sign along with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job, friends. Our first book today is called Sky Color by Peter H. Reynolds. And this is a nice little story about a girl who loves to paint. She is an artist. She paints all the time. She is so excited for a big painting project that she gets to do with her class. And she wants to paint the sky. But she ran out of blue paint. How can she paint the sky without blue paint? Let's find out. Sky Color. Sky Color. Marisol was an artist. She loved to draw and paint, and she even had her very own art gallery. Not all her art hung in a gallery. Much of it she shared with the world. She painted posters to share ideas she believed in. At school, Marisol was famous for her creative clothes, her box of art supplies, and her belief that everybody was an artist. Yes, Marisol was an artist through and through. So when her teacher told the class they were going to paint a mural for the library, Marisol couldn't wait to begin. The classroom buzzed with the sound of brainstorming. The students talked and sketched. Together, they made a great big drawing. Then they marched to the library. I'll paint a fish. I'll paint one too. I'll paint the ocean. Marisol shouted, I'll paint the sky. Marisol rummaged through the box of paint but could not find any blue. How am I going to make the sky without blue paint? The bell rang. It was time to put their brushes down for the day. As she climbed aboard the bus, Marisol kept wondering. All the way home, she stared out the window. The sun lowered closer to the horizon. Later at home, Marisol watched the day turn into night. That night, Marisol settled into a deep dream. She drifted through a sky swirling with colors. The colors mixed, making too many to count. In the morning, Marisol stood waiting for the bus in the rain. The sky was not blue. She smiled. At school, Marisol raced to the library. She grabbed a dish and began adding colors. This one, that one. She swirled the brush to make an altogether new color. Marisol then began painting on the wall. A boy asked, "What color is that?" "That?" Marisol said. is sky color. The end. I have a song for us to sing, and we're going to use the felt board to help us sing it. I wonder who we have coming to visit us on our felt board today. Oh. Is that a little fish? What color is that fish? It's a yellow fish. Let's sing a song about our yellow fish, our one yellow fish. So we'll sing, one little yellow fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. One little yellow fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job. Oh, there are more fish coming to join our yellow fish. What color is this fish? It's a green fish. And oh my, there's another green fish. How many green fish do we have total? Let's count the green ones. 1, 2. 2. Can we sing our song about 2 little green fish? 2 little green fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. 2 little green fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job. But I think there's even more fish coming. Ooh, what color is this fish? It is a purple fish. And there's 1 purple fish. Oh, 2 purple fish. Oh my goodness. 3 purple fish. Can we sing our song about 3 purple fish? 3 little purple fish? 3 little purple fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. 3 little purple fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job! I think we have even more fish coming to join. Whoa, what color is this fish? It's a pink fish. And I think there are more pink fish. Here comes another one. And oh my gosh, 1 more pink fish. How many pink fish do we have total? 1, 2, 3. 3 little pink fish. Can we sing our song for 3 little pink fish? 3 little pink fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. 3 little pink fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job. But that's not all. I think there are more fish coming. Oh, what color is this fish? It's a white fish. And look at that, we have 1 more white fish. So how many white fish total? 1, 2. 2 little white fish. Let's sing our song for 2 little white fish. Two little white fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. Two little white fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job. But I think, oh, yes, there's one more fish. And what color is this little fish? Orange. An orange fish. One orange fish. Can we sing our song for one little orange fish? One little orange fish swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. One little orange fish swimming in the ocean. Bubble, 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 pop. Good job, friends. Before we wrap up, let's count all of our fish together. Can we give that a shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fish. Wow. 12 beautiful, colorful fish. I have one more song for us before our next book. This song is called Colors That We Know, and it's sung to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And I'm going to put up the colors as we sing them so that you can sing along with the colors. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. These are the colors that we know, way up high in the great rainbow. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. Good job, friends. Let's sing that song one more time now that you've heard the words. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. These are the colors that we know, way up high in the great rainbow. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. Good job. Our next book is called Red Sings from the Treetops, A Year in Colors. It's by Joyce Sidman, and it's illustrated by Pamela Zagorinsky. And this book is great because it goes through all the different seasons in a year and gives us different examples of how the colors show themselves in each season. And it's a book told in verse, so it makes it extra special. Red Sings from Treetops, A Year in Colors. Red sings from treetops. A year in colors. Spring. In spring, red sings from treetops. Cheer, 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 each note dropping like a cherry into my ear. Red turns the maples feathery, sprouts in rhubarb spears. Red squirms on the road after rain. Green is new in spring, shy. Green peeks from buds, trembles in the breeze. Green floats through rain-dark trees and glows mossy soft at my feet. green drips from tips of leaves onto Pup's nose. In spring, even the rain tastes green. Yellow slips goldfinches their spring jackets. Yellow shouts with light. In spring, yellow and purple hold hands. They beam at each other with bright velvet faces. First flowers, first friends. In spring, white sounds like storms. Snapped twigs and bouncing hail. Blink of lightning and rattling boom. White can be quiet too. Delicate petals filled with light smell white. Blue needs sun. Without it, blue hides. Then, suddenly, sparkling spring sky. And here, in secret places, peeps pink. Hairless, featherless, the color of new things. Summer. In summer, white clinks in drinks. Yellow melts everything it touches. Smells like butter, tastes like salt. Red darts, jags, hovers. A blur of wings, a sequined throat. Red whispers along my finger with little beetle feet. Green is queen in summer. Green trills from trees, clings to Pup's knees, covers all with leaves, leaves, leaves. How can green be so many different greens? And where is blue? Humming, shimmering, snoozing in the lazy haze, dancing on water with yellow and green. In summer, blue grows new names: turquoise, azure, cerulean. Purple pours into summer evenings, one shadow at a time, so slowly I don't notice until hill, house, book in my hand, and Pup's brown spots are all purple. In the summer night, gray waits by the porch light. Sticky webbed toes against window screens, belly pale and soft. Such a long tongue. Snap, moth for supper. Black holds secrets in summer. Night sky black, underneath stones black, black that flits and swoops, deep wild black that stares from the eyes of a surprised raccoon, black in my own eyes, staring back. Fall. In fall, green is tired, dusty, crisp around the edges. Green sighs with relief. I've ruled for so long. Time for brown to take over. Brown, fat and glossy, rises in honking flocks. Brown rustles and whispers underfoot. Brown gleams in my hand, a tiny round house dolloped with roof. Red splashes fall trees, seeps into every vein of every five-fingered leaf. Red swells on branches bent low. Red, crisp, juicy, crunch. In fall, yellow grows wheels and lumbers down the block, blinking. Warning, classrooms ahead. Fall smells purple. Old leaves, crushed berries, squishy plums with worms in them. Purple, the smell of all things mixed together. Orange ripens in full, heavy moons, thick with plump and seed. Orange flickers all smoke and candles. Orange eyes, orange cheeks, orange teeth. In fall, the wind feels black, star-spangled, full of secrets. Pup sniffs and sniffs, reading its mysteries. And there is white, resting in dark branches. It sings a song of waxing and waning, swims up through its cool sky pool. Good night, white. Winter. In the winter dawn, pink blooms, powder soft over pastel hills. Pink prickles, warm fingers against cold cheeks. Blue breathes, deep and lustrous overhead, a glimmering dark that slowly turns light. Below, blue smiles from shadows amongst the white. And white whispers, floats, clumps, traces its wet finger on branches and stumps. White dazzles day and turns night inside out. A wrestle, a romp, a feast. Winter tastes white. Against white, black seems blacker, black tree bones in a pearled sky. In the winter woods, gray and brown hold hands. Their brilliant sisters, red, orange, and yellow, have all gone home. Gray and brown sway shyly, the only beauties left. There is green in winter. Green darkens, shrinks, stiffens into needles. Green waits in the hearts of trees, feeling the earth turn. And red? Red beats inside me. Thump, thump, thump. Red glows in the strengthening sun. Red hops to treetops, fluffs its feathers against the cold. Cheer, 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 it begins to sing, and each note drops like a cherry into my ear. The end. I have a little song for us to do. It's about going for a drive in our different colored cars. And when we get to the store, we're gonna buy something that is the same color as our car. Let's sing the first verse. We'll sing this one slowly. So, what color is my car? Yellow. Let's go for a drive in my yellow car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my yellow car. Let's go buy some bananas. Bananas are yellow. What color is our car in the next verse? It's orange. What do you think we'll be buying with an orange car? Lots of good choices. Let's see what we go get at the grocery store. Let's go for a drive in my orange car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my orange car. Let's go buy a big pumpkin. Good job. Oh, should we go for a drive in our red car? What do you think we're getting with our red car? Let's find out. Let's go for a drive in my red car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my red car. Let's go get some strawberries. Ooh, strawberries. Yum. brown car? What will we go get with our brown car? Do you have any ideas? Let's find out. Let's go for a drive in my brown car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my brown car. Let's go buy some potatoes. Potatoes are brown. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, should we go for a drive in our blue car? What could we be getting with our blue car? I don't know. Do you have any guesses? Let's go for a drive and let's find out. Let's go for a drive in my blue car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my blue car. Let's go buy some blueberries. Blueberries. Oh, I think this is our very last car. We have so many. What color is this car? Purple. Can we go for a drive in our purple car? What will we get that's purple? Do you have any ideas? What we might buy at the store that is purple? Let's go find out. Get in the car. Let's go for a drive in my purple car. Let's go for a drive, we won't go too far. Let's go for a drive in my purple car. Let's go buy some grapes. Grapes! Grapes are purple. Good job, friends. That was a lot of trips to the grocery store. Not very efficient, but very fun. I have one more little rhyme before our last book. This one is going to help us just stretch out a little bit before settling into the last story. So why don't you stand up with me if you'd like to do the stretch. It's a quick one. So we're going to sing this stretch, and we just have a couple movements to do with it. We will go through it 2 times. It's quite short. Blue is the lake, yellow is the sun, silver are the stars when the day is done. Red is the apple, green is the tree, brown are the cookies for you and me. Let's do it one more time. Blue is the ocean, yellow is the sun, silver are the stars when the day is done. Red is the apple, green is the tree, brown is the cookie for you and me. Good job, friends. Our last book today is called The Girl Who Heard Colors by Maureen Harris, and it's illustrated by Vanessa Brantley Newton. It's the story of a little girl with synesthesia, which is a sixth sense, and it manifests differently in different people. But for the girl in our story today, she can hear colors. So every sound also has a color attached to it for her. And you can imagine her world is so vibrant, but it can also be a little overwhelming. The Girl Who Heard Colors. The Girl Who Heard Colors. Jillian loved the world with all her 5 senses. She loved the tickling touch of her bunny's whiskers on her cheek. She loved the taste of warm maple syrup on waffles. She loved the smell of wet grass. She loved the sight of wild geese flying across the blue sky, and she loved the sound of their honking. Honk, 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 honk. But what she loved most of all was seeing the colors of everything she heard. When she heard a dog barking, she saw bright red. Woof, woof. When she rang the bell on her bike, ding, she saw silver. The wind in the pine trees blew soft gray. The rain sang light purple. Soon, Jillian was old enough to go to school. She loved school with all her 5 senses. She loved the cool, slippery feel of the floor and the tart taste of her apple at snack time. She loved the smell of markers when her teacher wrote on the whiteboard. And still she saw the colors of everything she heard. The sound of the school bell was as orange as a pumpkin. Ring! Her teacher's voice was as green as a frog. Recess! At recess, the children sounded as gold and brown as the leaves on the trees. Then one day, something strange happened. A lunchbox dropped on the floor, and everything in it fell out with a loud clatter. "What was that?" asked the teacher. "Yellow," Jillian replied. The children stopped what they were doing and looked at her. "Yellow? A spilled lunchbox is yellow?" They began to laugh at Jillian. Jillian felt sad with all her 5 senses. She felt the warm tears on her cheeks. She tasted the salt of her tears on her tongue. She smelled the spilled grape juice. The children laughed harder and harder. When she heard their laughter, she saw inky black. Her teacher was worried, so she told Jillian's parents. Jillian's parents were worried, so they took her to the doctor. The doctor examined her eyes and ears. There was nothing wrong with them. Whatever could be wrong with Jillian? Everyone wondered. Jillian whispered softly to herself, "I'm as sad as a cloud." Then came music day. The musician opened his bag of instruments. He handed out tambourines and cymbals, tin whistles and cowbells, and maracas and drums. The children took turns playing all the instruments. Except Jillian. She covered her ears and squeezed her eyes shut. "What's the matter?" asked the children. "What's the matter?" asked her teacher. "What's the matter?" asked the musician. And Jillian said, "I am hearing too many colors at once." "Hearing colors?" the children exclaimed. "What do you mean?" "When I hear sounds, I see colors," Jillian told them. "Me too," said the musician excitedly. "When I hear sounds, I see colors too. In fact, lots of people have a very special extra sense. It even has a name of its own, synesthesia." When Jillian heard the musician say that word, she saw every shade of blue. She began to smile, and the musician smiled. Her teacher smiled, and all the children smiled. Jillian loved the world again with all her 5 senses, and her special extra one. The end. And here's a little bit about synesthesia in the back here. Different ways that it might manifest, and a little bit more of an explanation about it. I have one more quick little activity for us to do. You can do this one either sitting or standing, so whatever you prefer. So I have some cards, and each of these cards has a color on it. I'm going to hold up my card, and I want you to shout out the color at home, okay? And then I'm going to give us an action that rhymes with the name of that color. So let's see what our first color is. Shout it out when you know it. Red, 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 red. Pat your head. Good job. Oh, I wonder what our next one is. Blue, 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 blue. Tie your shoe. And then tie my shoe. Ooh. Let's see what our next color is, shall we? Brown, 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 brown. Touch the ground. Good job. Oh. What color is this? White, 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 white. Take a bite. I wonder what our next color is. Oh. Black, 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 black. Touch your back. Can you touch your back? Ooh, we have some more colors. Ooh, what color is this? Purple. Purple, purple, purple. Turn around in a circle. And if you're in your seat, you can spin your arms. Ooh. Ooh, we have another color. Oh. Pink. Pink, pink, pink. Give a little wink. Can you wink? Can you close one eye at a time? It can be a little difficult. I don't know if I can do it with my other eye. Good job. And we have one more color. What color is this? Gray. Gray, gray, gray. Shout, hooray, hooray! Good job, friends. Well, that's it for story time today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. I hope that you did too. We will be back next week with our Facebook Live and another recording. We also have our Wednesday Zoom story times at 3:30 with Miss Laurel. These story times are a totally different theme than the other ones, so even if you're going to our in-person story time or you watch the live or you watch this one, I encourage you to sign up for the Zoom. You can do that by emailing us at one of the addresses listed below. We will get you onto the Zoom account and also on the email list so you can be the first to know about any changes. You can also visit us at our website, our Facebook, or our Instagram to keep up with the news about what's going on here. I have an at-home activity for us to do after this, but first let's sing our goodbye song. We are going to wave and we're going to clap. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends and wave goodbye like this. Bye, friends. So today we're just going to make a little color wheel. So we'll need a paper plate, or you can just cut out a circle from a white piece of paper. Not a printer paper, maybe like cardstock or construction paper, because we are going to be painting. So we'll need paint, the three primary colors, so red, blue, and yellow, a straight edge and a pencil, a paintbrush,
and something to mix the paints on. So if you have one of these, those are obviously perfect for mixing paints. It's what they're made for. But if you don't, you can also use some kind of plastic recycling. Maybe you have the lid of an empty fruit container or an empty lettuce container, or maybe a plastic egg carton, something like that, or just a thick piece of cardboard you can mix on there. So first we want to use our straight edge and our pencil to divide our plate into 6 slices, 6 pieces. So I would ask an adult or somebody older to maybe help you with this part, but it doesn't have to be totally even. See, mine is far from evenly divided, but it will do great. It'll look great no matter what. So now we need to add a little dollop of each of our paint colors. And when you put it in, make sure to leave a couple spaces in between each of the colors. So now we want to paint one of each of these triangles, one of each of those colors. We want to make sure there's a white space in between each of our primary colors. So we'll do red, leave a blank space, blue, leave a blank space, yellow, and then a blank space. And if you need a little bit of help remembering before you start painting, you can use your pencil to really lightly mark in R, B, Y, where we're going to paint our primary colors. So now that we have our primary colors, we need to mix our secondary colors. Secondary colors are the colors you get when you mix 2 of the primary colors together. So let's start with red and blue. Do you remember what color red and blue makes? Well, let's mix a couple drops of each color together and let's find out. What color did red and blue make? It's kind of hard to see, but it's purple. Maybe need a little bit more red in there. It's kind of a dark purple, but I'm gonna keep this shade. And so now I'm gonna use my purple, and because we made purple by mixing red and blue, I'm going to paint the square in between red and blue purple, so that we can remember when we look at it that those 2 make purple. So there we go, we've got our purple. So now why don't we move on to mixing red and yellow. So same as last time, we're going to take a little dollop of the red and a dollop of the yellow and mix them together. And there we go. What color did our red and our yellow make? It made orange. I'm going to use this orange and I'm going to paint the triangle in between the red and the yellow. Okay, so there we go. We have our orange in our color wheel, but we have one more spot missing. We need to mix together yellow and blue. Do you remember what color yellow and blue make? Let's mix them and find out. What color did the yellow and blue make? Green. So we are going to paint our last triangle green, the one in between the yellow and the blue. And now you have your very own color wheel. And you can make a bunch of these if you want. You can maybe experiment with when you're mixing colors, like let's say when you're making orange, try making it with more yellow and less red, or more red and less yellow, and see how that changes the shade of the color. Well guys, I hope you enjoy your color wheel, and I hope you have fun playing with mixing colors and making beautiful pictures. Thank you so much and have fun.